Alright everyone, check this out. I was on the hunt for some cactus, and I stumbled upon a mesa biome next to a jungle biome with a ruin portal as an added bonus, next to a regular desert. This is a great location, um, especially for getting the all biomes achievement. And I am going to definitely save these coordinates, because I am definitely coming back here again. Speaking of which, I already have 27 out of the 50. So that means 23 to go. I'm gonna make it one of my goals in this series to get every advancement possible in the game. And I don't care how long it takes. Well, that's definitely not the structure I was expecting to find in the desert, but I'll definitely have to loot it. But today is not the day because I don't think I am ready for that yet. I'm still a coward. By the way, welcome back to episode 5 on my Minecraft Let's Play series, and I'm going to leave all the exploration for whenever I get my elytra and I'm able to fly. For right now, I've got what I was looking for, which was the cactus, and I think it's time that I head back home. If only I remember which way I came from. This might take me a bit. So I wonder what the chances are of getting hit by lightning while you're rowing a boat in the middle of the ocean. That's why I've got my coordinates up right now, so maybe I can know where to go after I die. I'm a little bit nervous right now. I hope I don't get hit by a bolt of lightning. But it doesn't matter anymore because that is the ship that I got the treasure map from, and I know exactly where I am, so I'm not really all that worried anymore. If I die, I know exactly where I die, so I don't have to use my coordinates. Okay, I made it home anyway, and I can sleep away the thunderstorm. On my adventures, I got a brand new pair of enchanted golden boots as the attic bodyguard. It will be a great successor to the previous pair. And now that I'm home, I've decided that I'm going to go strip mining for about an hour. And I found out that the best Y level for strip mining diamonds is actually Y negative 59, and I've already gotten 18 from a vein of 5. And yeah, I'm going to continue for the rest of the hour and just see how many I get. Alright, and after roughly an hour's worth of mining, excuse me a sec, I gotta take care of this guy. As I was saying, after roughly an hour's worth of mining, I managed to get, nearly 2 stacks of diamonds, which is not bad at all. That is a ridiculous amount of diamonds. I am happy with that result, and I will definitely be doing another hour mining session in the future. And now check out my new shiny blue diamond armor. Now we're feeling a little bit more professional. And now I'm going to be building an iron farm because, let's face it, I'm suffering from somewhat of an iron deficiency. It's crazy that I got more diamonds than iron. And this farm design is one that I found from a channel called Shulkercraft, and I will leave the link to the farm tutorial in the description below. One part of building this farm does require some fence gates, and I think I know where I can get most of them. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Just taking these and never returning them. Well, that was a bit of a letdown. I only managed to get 3, as you can see there in the bottom right of my hotbar. So, looks like I gotta craft 5 more. Quick maths. Alright, now all 8 have been placed in the center and have been opened. On to the next step, which is water. You know, I really hope that this isn't too close to the villager breeder for affecting iron golem spawning. I guess I'll find out in the future, and if it does, that means I'll have to move it. But moving on from that thought, the next step is to go 3 blocks up like this, and then place a composter, like that. But these temporary blocks aren't done yet, folks, because they're coming back to the side of this composter. Only for a trapdoor to be placed, and they're gone once again. But guess what? They're making a second comeback, as well as an extra friend. And here's something interesting. I didn't know that you could just place beds on the sides of blocks without any blocks beneath it to support it. All you need is really just blocks to click on. They don't even have to be under it. And once again, our temporary friends are being removed. Maybe they'll come back again once more in this iron farm. We'll just have to wait and see. We are reunited with our temporary block friend once more. This time he's being used to support some glass. And then 2 more temporary buddies on... Excuse me 1 second. As I was saying, 2 more temporary buddies on either side of this glass to be support for even more glass. Isn't it amazing how life works? And then, you guessed it, 1 temporary block here, 1 temporary block here, 1 slab here, 1 slab here, 1 temporary block, and a final 3rd slab. And the next step is saying that it's ready for 3 villagers to be added to their new forever home. This is gonna be the fun part. Just gonna have to borrow some of these for temporary reasons. Okay, I've made a new railway diversion temporarily with all the new temporary blocks installed. I wonder how many times I've said temporary throughout this whole video. I'm gonna count that. 1, 2, 3. And now I gotta wait till night to make sure that these guys are actually linked up to these beds. If they don't link up to the beds, then that means the whole farm isn't gonna work. And that would be sad. From the looks of things, all but 1 has made it to bed. I may have to put the railway back up, get rid of that guy, and then get another villager. But I'm doing that in the morning. Okay, and the next step is to make a pathway for the zombie, and then put 3 more temporary dirt blocks behind this trapdoor. And now I gotta wait for night again to get the zombie in here. Alright, take a look at my inventory, and then take a guess at what damaged my armor. I'll leave that up to you to see if you can guess. But I guess I can go ahead and do the next step, which is adding a roof over these guys to protect them from any lightning and turning into witches. So I think what happened earlier with that villager that didn't want to sleep was I think he synced up with the bed that I had here. But now, as you can see, he is swiftly snug and tuck away in his bed as it gets to night, and now we can be on the hunt for the zombie that's supposed to be standing inside this composter. Preferably a zombie with armor on it, so it doesn't despawn. That one's holding a shovel, so that'll do. No, that's not a shovel, that is a sword. And it's enchanted, so I gotta stay away from him. But he won't despawn, so he'll do. Wait. He just despawned. Well, it is daytime again, and I couldn't get any zombie to, with armor on anyway. I couldn't get any zombie with armor throughout that night, so... But I did end up getting an iron golem to spawn, but the zombie that I had in there somehow fell out. But at least I know the farm's working. Now I guess I can continue on with the rest of the build and wait for night a second time. And to continue on with the build, I gotta get rid of this guy without getting rid of myself. Who would have thought that the collection system that I'm supposed to be digging out is above a underwater ravine? Not me. And I gotta remove all of this water. At least it makes the digging part easier. Uh, trying for night number 2 to get a zombie in the composter. And I've made it a little bit easier for myself by making a wall that he can't really escape out of. Because that was my problem last night. He kept finding a way to like walk over the composter. See, I like to see him try to do this. I couldn't have picked a more dangerous spot for the collection area, because I'm planning to drop this down by a couple of chests. For right now, it's only gonna have one, but in the future, I'm gonna have to work around this ravine. Time to go fishing for a name tag, because I couldn't get a zombie with armor inside the composter, but I did end up finally, after 4 nights, getting a zombie in there. That was the trickiest bit of this build. You know, I really hope that the zombie that's in there doesn't despawn while I'm fishing, because that would be upsetting. You know, that's a pretty nice view of the front of my house. Just pointing that out. Okay, I've gave up on fishing for the name tag, because I remembered that name tags are a librarian trade, and I'm gonna trade up this guy until I unlock the name tag level. Wow, that was a lot of experience. And a lot of glass. This guy is a good source of glass. But, yeah, I'm gonna keep trading with him. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna get the last bit of experience need for this pickaxe. I'm gonna keep trading with him until I get the name tag. Pickaxe is healed. He hasn't leveled up yet. Let's see. There it is, 20 emeralds. And I only need 1. Easy as that. Now I can get rid of all of the temporary stuff. Finally. Because everything for this build, everything needed for this build is finally complete. I think I can get rid of that. And then this. And here's a zombie that actually holds items. That's even better. And say hello to Fred. And now those 3 poor fellas are gonna be panicked over this zombie for the rest of their lives. And look, we've already got an iron golem to spawn, and there he goes, down to the collection area. Alright, no longer that it took me to get down here and clean up all the mess around the iron farm, this thing's already produced 27 bits of iron. And I'm gonna stay AFK down here for about 30 minutes to an hour, give or take. That's all dependent on me. And see how much I can get within that time frame. Alright, it has been approximately 30 or more minutes, and 4 stacks and almost another stack of iron later. This thing is really putting out the iron that I need. Although I may need to build a wall around the iron golem spawning location, because it looks like other mobs and stuff are getting inside the system that I don't want, because I only want the iron golem drops. But it is good to know that it does work. I don't have to move it anywhere. Time for me to study these iron golems, see where they're spawning, and get the general area and build a wall around it so no other mobs can fall into the collection area. Alrighty, if I see any iron golems spawn outside of this border wall, I'll just extend it by 1 block each time. And with enough torches scattered around, the only thing that should be spawning in here should be iron golems, so I shouldn't have any other drops other than iron golem drops. Well, looks like I gotta extend it. I just love the random noises I make whenever I can't get my words together. This is a semi-random thought, but before the episode ends, I'm going to enchant this pickaxe before I accidentally break it and lose it forever. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. Y'all already know how I'm about to get all this experience to enchant this pickaxe, or not pickaxe, but axe. And only after about 10 minutes of trading, I've made it to level 30 once again. Villagers may be annoying, but they are also overpowered. And I hope they stay that way. Okay, efficiency 4, and let's see if we get anything else good with it. Ooh, we did. We did indeed. And after another mending book, we have a pretty decent diamond pickaxe. And yeah, I believe that'll be all I will be doing for this episode. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.